You want to roll down your window real quick?
No. What do you need?
I need you to identify yourself.
No, why?
Because
all right,
leaving the area.
Hold on.
Don't worry, this is being recorded as well.
I know, but your recording is a lot easier, or it's a lot harder to get versus mine.
Okay, well, can you please roll down your window more?
No.
A veteran was in the parking lot of a gas station waiting for his friends when this happened.
What's your badge number?
2016, it's right here.
Okay.
And this is my corporal right here. This is Corporal Church.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
All right, so I need you to identify yourself.
No, that's not how it works. I have rights as an American citizen, right? Failing to identify is a secondary offense. You have to have an actual charge, or you have to suspect me of committing a crime. You don't have that. You have nothing. I'm not going to identify simply because you see me park and you want to come up and identify me. That's not how it works.
Grand Junction police appear to racially profile this man and try using the same old tactics.
Earlier in the night, there was a shooting that occurred right near the Travel Lodge.
Okay.
And your car is similar in description, a dark-colored sedan to
okay.
the suspect vehicle.
Okay.
All right. So you're leaving the Travel Lodge.
Okay.
Have information that's where the suspect might have come from.
Okay. Do you have a license plate number? Do you have a description of the person? Do you have anything? No. You do not have articulable suspicion that I've done anything.
I actually do.
No, you do not.
Yes.
No, you do not. I am not going to identify.
Okay,
no.
If you fail to identify yourself, I'm going to pull you out of this car and detain you for obstruction.
No.
Because right now you're interfering with my investigation.
No.
The officers, however, continue pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to get this man to surrender his rights.
You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed a crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Possible attempted homicide.
Possible attempted homicide.
This officer then threatens the innocent man with detainment because the man with the badge isn't getting his way.
I am a free American. I'm a goddamn veteran Marine who's done 4 deployments to Iraq. You're not going to come up to me and try to intimidate me and get my identification. Huh?
Who's intimidating you?
He is. He's.
Do you want to talk to me?
Yes. I do.
He'll step back.
All right.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, sir.
Once the first officer is dismissed for a moment, another officer tries again to have this man willfully give up his rights.
I believe in American rights, especially as a black man, right? I understand.
Do you believe in the rights of somebody who got shot?
That has nothing to do with me.
Exactly. It does not.
That's got nothing.
Rifle competition, right?
I'm going as a guest.
Okay, that's kind of cool. We want to get you on your way, man.
Okay.
All I really need to do is identify you.
No, you do not. No, you don't. You already know my name, which means you looked up my freaking license plate, right? So why do you need for me to identify? I'm not giving up my rights as a free American because you guys are using intimidation tactics. Failure to identify is a secondary offense.
This is what puzzled me. They already identified him. They know who he is, and yet they choose this route.
He's not really forthcoming with information.
Why are you not cooperative?
Because I don't have to be cooperative with your investigation.
Well, you have to ID yourself.
No, I do not.
Okay.
I absolutely do. Tell me why I have to ID.
Well, Colorado state law says you do.
Explain that to me.
This is where it gets good. When this innocent man asks a police officer to explain the law, he decides to, well, not.
You want me to recite the law?
I want you
to.
I want you to explain why me as a person, have to ID to you.
Colorado state law says you do.
Explain that law.
Okay, what do you want explained?
You can't just say, well, the law says you are law enforcement, right?
So explain to me why it doesn't.
No. You,
okay, so you don't know.
I do know.
No, you don't.
How are you going to tell me what I know?
Well, because you can't.
How are you going to tell me what I know?
You can't explain it.
I did not say that I can't explain it. You as a law enforcement officer, as law enforcement, know the law. Me as a citizen is asking that. First of all, what's your name and your badge number, please?
Okay.
What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number,
I'm
sir?
not going to give that to you.
You have to.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
You are a public servant. I'm asking for your name and badge
You
number.
have to give me your name.
No, I do not. Okay. You have to have reasonable articulable suspicion that me as a person, have committed a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime.
I agree with that.
Right?
You're correct.
So not only did he not recite the law, likely because, as we have seen many times over, LEOs just don't know it. Then he fails to identify, which goes against policy. He hit the trifecta here.
There's going to be a lot of people that see this video that are going to ask, well, why don't you just ID? Why don't you just ID? That's how you give up your that's how you lose your rights. You lose your rights when it becomes normal practice to be, well, what are you being hostile for? What are you not cooperating for? They use words like that to try to intimidate you, to force you to give up your rights. That's how you lose your rights as a free American in the United States, because the norm becomes, well, just give up your rights. So for all you people that are going to ask that question, that's why I'm not IDing, because I'm not going to give up my rights, because there's too many sheep out there that don't know the law and are afraid of the police.
Let me tell you something. This dude is putting everyone who is watching this on game.
All right, Mr. Booker, you have a nice day. Good luck at your shooting competition.
Off, man.
They do not get his ID, but make it known we know who you are. We still state your name without even getting your ID. This is intimidation by law enforcement. It appears Aaron Booker intends to sue the Grand Junction Police Department in the state of Colorado. Many legal experts say he has a strong case.